Scorpios, what's good with y'all? What's good? 1 2 1 2. That thing on? It's on. It's on. I'm messing with y'all, but what's up? We about to do a hidden trait reading, alright? So we're gonna be revealing some hidden traits about someone that you know, Scorpio, or it could be about you. But the purpose of this reading is to find out some hidden things about something. Alright? I may cuss, but I don't curse. And if you want to get in contact with me regarding a reading, or you know someone who wants to get in contact with me regarding a reading, you want to customize a reading, or you're interested in one of the readings that are on the website, you can go to the channel tab of YouTube if you're watching this from YouTube, and you can click the link to the website and it will bring you to a place where you can make an appointment. I usually link via Google Meet. Pause. If you can't do it that way and you got Zoom instead, we could do the Zoom instead. And if you just want to get on the phone and chop it up that way, we can do it that way as well. Now, with that being said, I also have an ASMR link added to my link tree. Pause. And yeah, it's, you know, there's a lot of different types of ASMR, but mine's is on that Dom type shit. On my shit is type wow. So I'm telling you right now, if you're not into that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I must do my promotion. And if you are into that type of thing and you know somebody who is, you know, just put them on. You know what I'm saying? Test it out. You know what I mean? But it's wild. Put your headphones on, please. Straight up. Now, with that being said, let's get to this reading. Shall we? Hope everybody doing well out there. If not, feminine sign, Scorpio, you should be pretty much all right. It's only because most of the planets are in feminine signs right now, except for Pluto and the Sun, which are in Aquarius. So, 10 of Swords. All right, here we go. Here goes the fucking thing. Nah, but really though. This person is bad mouthing someone. It might even be you, Scorpio. This person is going through it. You may be aware of some subtle signs or some soft signs that this person is experiencing something that has them a little off, you know, not as normal as they usually would be, but it's deeper than that. It's deeper than what you can fathom. Or this is someone that you haven't spoken to in a long time, so you wouldn't even be aware of what they're going through at the current moment. And I'm getting the feeling, and I ain't even pulling any more cards yet, but I'm getting the feeling someone's going to communicate this to you. Like someone's going to reveal it. It's going to be brought to light, because I'm looking at the sun on this card, right? This is going to be brought to light. It's a Gemini card, communication there as well. But the shit that they've been doing behind the scenes is not something that you would favor, Scorpio. Not only that, I don't want to just, this is a warning, trigger warning, what I'm about to say. This person could be like thinking of the worst, if you get what I mean. That's how much at rock bottom they are. Like this is it for them. You know how some people, they could go through adversities and, you know, they could bounce back. This person feels anyway that they have no other alternative damn near. Like they're gonna end up like that. I don't like to say stuff like this, but I gotta tell you what I'm channeling, yo. And maybe it could be prevented because of this reading of some sort, you know what I mean? And at the same time, I don't know if this is a person that's close with you or rocks with you, Scorpio, because I'm getting a whole lot of backstabbing and betrayal. And although You see, this is just describing the hidden traits. The first card that I pull on these readings are describing the hidden traits. It doesn't necessarily mean that they've been backstabbed. They could be doing the backstabbing. Pause. Wow. And because of that, they have a lot of enemies, got a lot of enemies. And they're either betraying people or they've been betrayed. Whichever side of the road they're on, they're deeming themselves a failure. So therefore, consequently, that produces negative emotions in that person to the point where they're ready to just give up. And I think really that's the part. If you haven't spoken to this person in a long time, all of this is hidden from you. You don't have no idea about any of this. But if this is someone that you know, that part is missing from the equation. You have no idea that this person is that close to the end of their rope. Let me draw a card to see what you feel about this, because I want more insight on this. I don't want it to be this critical. It's the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that you do know this person. And I'm getting that you do know, this is what you do know about them. That they do something that bores the shit out of them. Like, they are not happy with where they are in life because it's so repetitive and it bogs them down. It's so boring. It's like dry eyes. Okay? This keeps them in the rat race. And let me see something. You might have been vocal about this. And I think you've been vocal about it probably only because they've been vocal about it. Like, man, this fucking job sucks. And then you're like, well, why don't you go look into this and look into that? You know, I heard they pay more down the way, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why you're bringing it up, and they just like to complain about it. You know what I mean? And that's what they really brought it to the forefront for. They weren't communicating it to get some advice or to get some help. They were communicating it to vent. And you may have not known that, Scorpio. You may have, so your rebuttal or your reply may have been in a way that was critiquing them. Even if it was in a productive way, a constructive manner. Like, hey, you know, you paint, I've seen you paint so-and-so crib by yourself. Like, in one day. Like, you should probably just go off and do it on your own, because what they're doing right now, what they're working at right now, is like they're hustling backwards. It's like they're not ever going to get to where they want to get to. And you're like, yo, I know you could do it if you was to verge off on your own. But that, even if you said that, it will fall on deaf ears. And what's happened is that they've been doing, like, they might be selling crack at their job or some shit like that. And that has escalated into loaning out loans, loan sharking, but I'm feeling like they give crack out on credit, maybe to a coworker or two. That causes some disruption in the workplace, and then they get consignment on the arm from some plug, maybe a couple of plugs. Then that starts some shit. Then the job is just still not paying enough. So they, not only that, because of that, they're taking on debt. And they're not even paying the debt back despite being in the criminal element and still holding a job down. They're still not paying off the debt that's legitimate and could keep them, you know what I'm saying, in good standards with a financier that may be able to give them the money to start their own business or something of that nature. And I think all of these things are things that you don't know about. So this is more about hidden things than it is, and I think they're in a poor relationship. They might still be in a relationship. Or maybe not. They may have just got, I think the relationship is like the nail in the coffin for them. Figuratively. I hope it doesn't go to that route, you know what I'm saying? But I think they've broken up with a toxic partner that they probably should not be with. I'm just keeping it a bean, but yet it hurts them to the core because they broke up with them in a backstabbing, betraying way as well. So that is like really pushed this person to the ledge. I'm gonna pull another card to see what factors should be considered here. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Bad luck. A lack of control. This person could really spiral out of control, yo. If this person, this is what I'm getting. If this person, you might know this person by them being in jail before or having a reputation for being in prison, back and forth, in and out, pause. And if so, it's like, okay, perhaps, maybe they will get locked up before this takes a turn for the worst. Consider this. And it's kind of like, if so, if not for bad luck, they would have none, because we've seen what can potentially happen here. So I'm looking at the wheel as like a revolving door. It's like, you know, spins, go round and round, round cycles. So it's like that revolving door is going to open up again for them. And it's going to take them back inside. Pause. Hey, yo. But, you know, they're going to get locked up. And it might not be for the, like the crack analogy. That was just like an analogy, you know, a thought process. It doesn't necessarily mean they are, but what if they are? Geez, that'd be really on point. But they might go to prison for like assault or something like that, for erupting on someone, you know, based upon whatever it is that they're into behind the scenes. And it's going to set them back in life. It's going to set them back in life further than they were. But this may be the thing that they need to get them back on the right track. I'm going to leave that here.